All right, MJ. So what are we expecting from this?
I don't know, man.
I
Ed and Niek
expect-
are gonna rush, and Luke and Pav, I think, are gonna camp a little bit. But it depends on this first game. See how they're gonna play it, because Ed will always rush, and Niek will always fall behind. So it's top to bottom.
Yeah.
Or is it Niek against Luke or the swapping?
Swapping. What do we got down here? So we got Ed. Ed wanting to play against S4 wanting to play against Ed.
I think that's probably a better matchup. But when Ed playing against Niek playing against Pav, that'll be an easy role for Pav.
It
but
should
I think
be.
just the Soviet rush out of Ed there is what they need to.
Yeah, I'm concerned about how Niek is gonna. Excuse me, about how S4 is gonna handle that Soviet aggression as an allied player. Especially in this top position, this could get really nasty very quickly. Niek underrated in 2v2s? Yeah. Hey, did you see how far behind on that War Factory Niek was?
Yeah, that's the thing. Niek is, I won't say old, but his reaction time and build speed isn't that quick. But what he does make it up with his good game decisions and awareness.
Oh yeah, I mean,
going 0 on the left there. Luke going full air onto bottom right. The drone gets into the miner from Pav.
Top left. Minus being harassed by Ed. Power going down.
This is where the Soviet aggression really pays off there. Luke just going air.
Ulting the War Factory now.
Just go all the way in.
War Factory goes down top left.
Yikes.
Pav
needs to do something here.
Bypassing Niek now.
Yep. Perfect.
He
goes into Ed to try and pull Ed back, or do a lot of damage to him. Niek now should be either going to Pav or trying to defend Ed here. It looks like he's trying to defend Ed, sending his units all the way to the other side, but Ed losing 2 miners already.
Yeah,
One more.
Ed's gonna lose everything.
Yikes. So early aggression from Luke from top left all the way to his bottom right. The double with that drone, so that pushes Niek back. Ed going to Luke's base, all Luke needs to do was just hold off, which he is doing with that paradrop. And then Pav can just bypass and get rid of Ed's miners there. So Ed's left with 1 miner. And Niek is so far behind here.
And look at this. I mean, Pav is getting his extra rhinos in now. Ed pushing up top left. Trying to do something, but I'm not sure he's going to be able to. I know it's alright, TGIs, but that's still a lot. And look at all those sentry guns.
Yeah, Niek already lost bottom right. No more miners left. Ed probably just sell the War Factory by now. Sell his MCV. Get some extra eco in.
I think he might have to. Although, I mean, Niek, excuse me, is trying to take out the War Factory. Oh, it just gets repaired!
Oh, he's building those engineers. God damn.
Yeah. 2 of them look yellow, though. I wonder if one was...
Yeah, it was Luke's.
One of them was... I mean, the first one to get in was Pav's, but there were 2 from Luke which dived in as well.
Yep. And then Luke just locked his to be top left.
There's the cell bottom left from Ed, but Pav has a lot of rhinos here. They are getting droned.
Look at that war.
Yeah, with the elite as well. The war is dead. Niek has no war either. Pav does have a war, and I think that's going to spell the end for game number 1. Going the way of S4, aka Sandstorm, aka Luke. And Mr. M.Zia, aka Pav.
I wonder if that was what they anticipated. It kind of played really well.
It did. I feel like, I mean, it was Pav getting that damage done to Niek early on, right? I feel like was the really big decider there, unfortunately.
Player defeated.
All right. So what do we have? We have a Niek and And so we have top left versus bottom right. I believe. You can go.
Half. Ed, bottom. Niek is on the right. Top left, yeah.
So we have. Yeah, so we got same factions from all players. And we're going with S4 up against Niek here. So half against Ed. Let's see how this plays out.
Ooh, AFC again. Gets pinged by Ed. Yeah, I wonder if they're gonna do the same thing again here. Double up on one person, put them back so far behind that they can't recover.
Yep, there's the Rockies. Double Rocky coming out, going towards Ed.
Yeah, this drone from Path needs to be crucial to get that flag out of the way. Unless he goes for a flag cannon there, but that drone goes for the Rhino instead. Out comes a flag cannon. Pretty little power.
Oh, okay, no. It does take out that Rhino. I thought it was going to get a second, Oh! The miner gets droned!
No, the flag from... Oh, this is why disadvantage of going flag cannons there.
Yep.
Ed, if he had a flag track, he would have been able to send it to his Niek, but Niek is not making any flag cannons right now, or a flag track. There's nothing from the war factory. Is he making a miner? What?
He has the money. He has several thousand.
Yeah, where was the anti-air from Niek? That was right. He definitely had time to make a flag track there. I'm not sure where that went.
I mean, this is... Something went horribly, horribly wrong here. That was some miscommunication, because what I'm looking right now is Niek with... Niek not covering himself from the air and really getting quite heavily flattened by S4's Rockies there.
That's rough. I know Ed, he would have wanted to make a flag track, but he knew the drone was there, so he opted for that flag cannon instead. But I'm just wondering Niek's decision here to not make a flag track, knowing that Luke will always go air, and of course Ed going that flag cannon, he won't have any flag tracks, so he should have known to make some anti-air. Either a flag track or a flag cannon. But that's like 2-0.
And that is all she wrote. Anyway, game number 3. Children, they have bad manners, contempt for authority. They show disrespect for elders and love chatter in place of exercise. They no longer rise when elders enter the room. They contradict their parents and tyrannize teachers. Children are tyrants. Socrates 400 BC.
Player defeated.
Oh, it's brilliant, man. Excellent. Right, so we have Ed in the top left. We have Niek in the bottom left. We have Pav in the bottom right. And we have S4 in the top right. Has Pav been air? No.
It's all Luke.
Mr. S4 has been air.
Rightfully so. Pav can play both. Luke is a much better ally than Pav is.
Pav can play both because he's a much better ally than Pav is. Excellent analysis there, MJ.
It's too late to surrender
Pav can
now.
play both, and Luke is a much better allied than Pav is.
Oh, God, yeah. Pav's air is a meme, and it's very effective. But Luke, I think, is a general better allied. Pav, I make navy, destroying oil.
Yep.
Oh, sweet Jesus, what is this?
I just want to point out that we're going to see a double allied here against an allied Sov. But that's something we don't see much often. Destroyers are from path from bottom right. He's going all the way to his top left. And Ed saying to Niek, go and rush top. Ivy's and Rhino's here. Niek, a bit late there. The Rhinos, he's not. Niek, go rush top. Niek is very subtle to the reactions there. He's instead going towards path, bottom left, bottom right.
Our ally is under attack.
Yikes. Oh boy. Run top, yeah, Niek. Oh boy. Oh, but I don't think you can see the chat here, but Ed is like capital, all caps towards Niek. Run top, bro. Oh boy. Top left.
Niek's Rhino's getting wrecked here. Ed's IFV is far too far away.
Beacon detected.
Hard to distinguish green and teal. Yeah, we should set colors. Well, no, then you set spawn
points. Yep. That's rough there. So Luke just rushing in with a couple of Grizzly, so-called Ed's War Factory. And then Ed actually telling me
Ed is mentally giving up at this point.
Yeah. He like, let's go rush top, but Niek was really late and these Rhinos were sitting in base. That's a big yikes.
Should I go teal?
I think we're seeing a very tired Niek here.
Yeah. So we have Niek and Ed on the right side here. We have Luke and Path on the left. Path says I'm 4 drones.
Yeah, he's fully memeing now. 100% memeing.
Christ.
So Ed is gonna go 1 miner here. Niek hasn't said what he's gonna go with. Sorry, I meant Luke. So we are seeing a very tired Niek here. Unfortunately, he did agree to this timing, so I can't really let him off the hook too far.
I mean, him. Well, Path's in the same time zone as him.
Yep.
Luke is 1 hour behind. Ed is 7 hours behind Luke right now.
Yeah.
8 after Sunday. So yeah. In terms of majority, like 3 out of 4 of these people could have done a much earlier time and probably forced Ed into an earlier time as well. Niek gets his miner drone now.
Oh, second one drone as well.
Luke! Sorry, Ed. That was that was Path's drone.
Yeah, obviously Path going 4 drones right at the start. That's a really abused kind of way. You can really deny someone the gems there. And it comes the aggression here from Luke and Path. We got 3 miners each. Path just lacking 1 miner. The paradox comes in from Niek top right.
Oh my god. Yeah, Luke could totally go in on that miner. Niek!
That miner's absolutely dead.
Is it full of gems? Hey, boy!
No sentry guns out for Niek at all. Path still putting on the pressure onto Niek. Niek just slightly falling behind there. Connies are coming in to help defend. It looks like it'll actually help defend as well. But
yeah, this is
to worry about. This is pretty brutal. And that double para as well available. Ed just said Niek wake up in team chat.
Yeah, it's very tough right now for Ed.
Our ally is under attack.
I mean, it's a Friday. Niek's gonna have been at work all day. Comes home after a long week, and then late at night has to face Amari too. Oh! Ed gets another miner droned.
I really don't know what to say here for Niek. He just kind of off the ball today.
It's like watching me play, honestly.
Yeah.
Wait, no. It's like watching, I don't know, Berg play. There we go. Hashtag playing Berg. And now we got Luke just rolling in right here. Ed lost a few miners, I think. To be fair, Ed's still got 5 miners.
He's holding off pretty well here against Luke.
Yeah.
I think might be a little bit memeing, slightly falling behind there. Ed pushing Luke away, along with Niek now. That's Path along the top right. And does get picked up twice. Niek, is he gonna pull back here? Yeah, it's Cornelius. There's no sentry guns are from Niek as well. He's
Our
broke.
ally is under
So
attack.
he needs the miners that he gets.
Niek just leaving rhinos to die in the middle of Luke's base there.
War factory gets so that is
Tough.
absolutely dreadful from Niek. Definitely not a good day for him to be playing.
No, not at all. It just I'm trying to think of what to say without wanting to sound harsh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, bit of lag. Without wanting to sound too harsh, but it is like he's just his heart isn't in it clearly right now, right?
Our ally is under attack.
That's full now with
Beacon detected.
the lab out,
Our ally is under attack.
getting the mirages.
Our ally is under attack.
Path does come down to help defend.
Eco's long distance mining. Doesn't have that great of an eco. He's resulting in spamming our drones. And Ed is trying to do his best against both Luke and Path.
But the ore purifier now out. Oh god, this is an allied, which is this is an allied with everything they need, right? Double power allied, ore purifier, mirages, and this is not what you want in a 2v2 at all.
For the next map pick, maybe they could go with something a little bit more Niek minded. Although Coda Speak was a Niek kind of map, but Niek just really needs to step up here and do something. He has drones back in base, but he's not send them in along bottom to help Ed here.
Nope.
Ed getting droned and facing the mirages and power drops there.
I mean, Ed wins this fight.
Not with that Rocketeers there. Again, the lack of NTA.
Niek keeps
Beacon
droning
detected.
some of Path's rhinos. S4's miner? S4's
Our ally
MCV?
is under attack.
Yep, got drone there.
And Path lost a lot of his rhinos there because he didn't want to block the queue. Is this?
Yeah, Path is memeing. At this point, the Kira with
Yeah,
the
I
drones,
know.
no rhinos out.
But either way,
Our ally is under attack.
It might be Path memeing that they might lose this.
They might lose this,
Ed needs to
that's-
get
yeah.
that war factory out of the way.
doesn't matter if you meme if you end up losing, right?
Be careful of his elites.
Oh, I get
Oh,
droned.
one more. Yeah.
Right.
Player defeated.
Ed quits.
Yeah.
Player defeated.
I
I feel like that could have been.
Nah, he had Niek's eco was gonna go down, and Ed didn't barely have any eco. And Niek didn't have a war factory. He only had $2,000 left, and there was no more ore on the right side. So not the usual Ed and Niek that we used to see.
Aye.
I'm thinking maybe Divide and Conquer will be a good pick for the both of Ed and Niek. Double Sove, going 0, rushing in, selling the CV. Catching maybe Luke and Path off guard. But the way Niek has been playing, I don't know whether that will actually work out.
Yeah, I think it's a real shame because Niek clearly is not. Niek is clearly not in the right sort of frame of mind right now.
He needs to find the zone.
Yeah. It's like, what? Oh, Niek, you're not in a good. Oh, shit. Why? This was organized an hour ago. Why did he agree to this? This could have been done tomorrow, couldn't it?
Yep. The deadline is tomorrow midnight. So yeah, it might be just the pressure from everyone else just trying to get the match scheduled. Niek wants to leave.
Hey! Jarlath, how's it going, man?
It looks like they're calling a forfeit here.
Yeah. It won't be. Like, I would rather say pause it, and if you can't schedule by the end of the weekend, it's forfeit in favor of Path and Luke, right? Like, instead of saying forfeit now and see if you can play it over the next 2 days. So I'd rather see some good games, honestly.